In front of me is my 2013 Ford Focus SE sedan. It is a recent addition to my family, and it is quite a nice little car, although pretty normal, as you're about to see. Now, as I said, this is a Ford, which, for my family at least, is different, as we are avid General Motors buyers. But this is a nice change. As far as aesthetics are concerned, it's not really too remarkable. It's got a lot of the bland, what would you call that? A lot of the bland curves and contours of modern cars. But what can you expect? It is 2013. Also, as I said, this is the SE model, which doesn't mean a whole lot. It's just a standard car from what I've seen anyways, unless of course if all these luxuries are special. I don't know. Also, you got flex fuel, but I don't really need that because I don't fancy putting a bunch of flex seal in my car. No matter what your car is, it's always susceptible to bird bombings. Something odd I noticed is the mirrors. They have a really weird they have a mirror, as you can see. Hi, that's me. But they also have this thing over here which cannot be moved, and it's just there. I have no idea why. Maybe some people in the comments can explain to me what it is. This car also comes with some pretty nice looking wheels. I assume it's part of the SE package. They're actually rims and they're not hubcaps on top of steel wheels. There's some geese over here. I'm a little nervous about that, especially the big one. Alright, now that we have covered most of the exterior of the car, minus the rear because I didn't pack a license plate cover with me, I think we can move on into the interior of the car. Now, this is not specifically my car, even though I did in part pay for it. This is the family car. My sister drives it quite a bit, and so the seating position will look a little off. Man, I want to close the door so I can capture the interior better, but I got a nice breeze going on here. Nah, screw it, I'll do it. Now, as far as it being a modern car, of course, you have the typical gadgets and gizmos here. Right here, it has a 6-speed automatic transmission, which is sort of the Achilles' heel of the car. It's really cool for me because I've never had a car with that many gears, but it's been prone to stuttering a lot, and my sister's actually experienced some of that too. However, I have not, which means that I have no idea what I'm thinking and I'm blissfully unaware of it, or this car's already been fixed. I think it's about time that we crank this thing over, see what this baby will do. The key is in a very odd place, and it's kind of compounded by the fact that I'm holding a camera. There we go. Turn the key on. As you can see, all the idiot lights are coming on. The dinger's going off. It's one of the most annoying sounds on this car. Now here you have a screen that displays multiple things actually, but we have it default set to distance to empty, which is 366 miles, not bad. As well as the transmission, the degrees, it's hot, and the mileage too. Over yonder we have the radio station. Of course, the radio isn't on because if I did turn it on, YouTube would give me copyright strikes up the wazoo. Alright, now that we have some of the interior bits figured out, I think it's time we stopped messing around and we fired up this baby. It's a really quiet startup too. You can hear the murmur of the 4-cylinder engine in front of us, which we'll get a closer look at pretty soon. So we are outside of the car again, and that's because I wanted to move to the rear seats where it's a bit of a hassle, as you can see. Not only for the fact that there is a gigantic, oh geez, there's a big old like horsefly or something there. Okay, I'll be back. Alright, because of the situation we got over here, I'm moving to the other passenger seat, rear passenger seat. There's not a whole lot in the way of rear leg room, unfortunately. I mean, it is a compact car, but still, could have done better than this. Alright, it is kind of a comfy place though, minus the suspect markings on the ceiling right there. Some interior lights. With a bit of meandering around the interior of the car, you can discover the headlight controls, as well as the trunk button, as you can see here, which, when you push it, the trunk opens auto-magically, as you can see. Oh, it looks like someone left some cargo in here. I don't know what that is. But yeah, there's a acceptable amount of room back here. It's actually a really nice place. If you want to rent this out, you can if you want. Underneath the car is a 2-liter 4-cylinder engine, which I believe is a dual overhead cam. Makes quite a bit of racket though, I don't really like that. Then again, that's only when you have the hood up. As far as power is concerned, it's decent. It's not exactly the most powerful thing in the world, but it gets the car moving along. Just like the rest of the car, it's just normal. So, we are going for a drive right now. My intrepid cameraman has got the GoPro ready. Push reverse to back out, and hit the gas to go. And we are off. Well, first we gotta get out of this parking lot until I can properly drive this thing. Alright, now that we're on the road, I can really experience this car for what it is. As far as driving experiences go, like the rest of the car, it's pretty normal. It's nothing too remarkable, except for two things. Well, then again, it would be remarkable if there's two things that are different. For one, the acceleration is pretty good, especially considering it's a 4-cylinder car. Like, I can just tap the throttle or just give it the least amount of throttle and it'll just get moving, which is always good. And the other thing, which will be demonstrated soon, is this thing corners like you would not believe, especially for a normal family car. But then again, it is a compact, so handling is a strong suit. As I was saying, this thing handles very well too. You just turn the wheel, you point it in a certain direction, and it will go that way. As I'm about to demonstrate right now with this winding bit of road. Yeah, feels great going through these turns. But then again, as I said before, it is a compact, so that's going to be one of its strong points. It's a small size, it's lighter, and it'll handle better. Although I would not recommend doing any kind of rallying with it. It's far from being a rally car, of course. But yeah, other than that, it's just a normal car. Just a normal, compact family car that the fam can roll around in. And that's all I really got to say about this car. It's a nice addition to our family.